The Mustangs were not exactly on the national radar going into the 1985-86 season. However, on campus there was an optimistic air as there was a veteran team that was returning all 5 starters. In addition, head coach Doug Hayes was returning from sabbatical and would be joined for the first time by Craig Boydell as an assistant coach. With everything seemingly in place for success, challenging the tough OUAA West, the Stangs were dealt a serious blow in an early season tournament at Concordia, where the reigning team MVP, Greg Moore, suffered a serious knee injury. Stepping in to fill the gap were an extremely versatile 6'6" rookie, Jeff Petter, and second-year forward, Terry Thompson, who at only 6'3", was extremely tough and court-savvy and routinely dominated much bigger players on the inside. The key to the team's evolution was a group of highly competitive, versatile, and motivated veterans at all the other positions. Chris Cavender, a versatile point forward who was an excellent mid-range shooter and could defend at virtually every position. Athletic center Peter Van den Bodenkamp had both the quickness and moves to make him a nightmare to match up against. All-purpose guard Jamie Ziegel could not only get the job done on the floor, but had both a relaxing and steady impact on and off the court. Kevin Armstrong, who set the tone defensively, the most tenacious and intimidating point defender in the country. In addition, the team had some experience depth with the likes of high-octane Pod Armstrong, super athlete Mike Furdeck, and the steady Al Campbell, John McHale, and Jim Hurst, with rookie Rick Dozer waiting in the wings. The Mustangs compiled a league record of 10-2, which was the top of the OUAA West, and earned the right to host the OUAA West playoff tournament. As a result of their outstanding league play, both Chris Cavender and Peter Van den Bovenkamp were recognized as OUAA West All-Stars. Western opened the playoffs with a convincing win versus Laurier, 87-75 at Alumni Hall, setting the stage for the West Division Final versus the key rival, Waterloo. The Mustangs fell to Waterloo in a tough battle, 71-66, by virtue of their playoff performance. Jeff Petter, who had 14 points, 14 rebounds in the final, and Kevin Armstrong, whose defense and overall play got everybody's attention, were selected to the OUAA West Tournament All-Stars. Armstrong's performance on the year resulted in him being named the first recipient of the Bob Gage Award on a team loaded with Bob Gage Award-type competitors. While this might be the end to a promising season, the Mustangs were not done yet. In recognition of their overall success, they were selected to play in what was at the time one of 4 regional qualifying tournaments, with the winner of each moving to the Final 4 national championships in Halifax. The Mustangs would have to prove their merit as they drew what was the toughest visiting team venue in the country, with the Acadia Axemen hosting the regional at their home court in Wolfville, Nova Scotia. The Mustangs opened against their East Regional powerhouse UPEI Panthers in their opening game and fought their way to a 78-74 overtime victory. The win set the stage for the regional final versus the hometown Acadia Axemen. The Stangs pulled it off with a tenacious battle with a clutch performance at the end to pull it out 63-62 victory over Acadia and advancing to the Final 4 in Halifax the following week. For his outstanding play through the tournament and key plays at the clutch times, Chris Cavender was named the East Regional Tournament MVP. In the CIAU National Semifinal, the Mustangs would match up with their OUAA West rival, Waterloo, for the 4th time in the season. Waterloo had hosted and won the Ontario Regional Quarterfinal. In an intense back-and-forth battle, the outcome would come down to a controversial game-ending play that would leave the Stangs just 2 points short, 69-67, from a trip to the national final against the traditional powerhouse Victoria, who defeated the highly touted Saskatchewan in their semi-final. Not surprisingly, given the character of the team, Western regrouped for the 3rd place game and defeated the University of Saskatchewan Huskies 78-71 to capture the CIAU bronze medal. This marked the best finish by men's basketball team in 18 years. Jamie Ziegel led the Mustangs in scoring versus Saskatchewan with 15 points and was selected the CIAU Final 4 Tournament All-Star for his overall play in the championship. The 1985-86 Western Mustang members of the Mustang Backcourt Club Hall of Honor.